Hi there Pisces, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of April. And last week's combination between the Sun and Uranus continues through to the middle of this week. But it's deeper than that, Pisces, because the two combined alongside the new moon of last week. So this energy is going to be reverberating for the next 3 weeks. And it's saying to you, are there ways to explore improving your financial circumstances that are not following the crowd, that are not doing what other people are doing, the well-trodden track, but actually thinking outside the box? Because any lateral thinking that you can apply to your financial situation at the moment could enrich you given time. But the key to making this really work for you is clarity. You can be one of the most amazing zodiac signs because you are an accumulation of all the lessons of the other zodiac signs. So you can almost pick out different skills and attitudes from all 11 other zodiac signs and apply them when it suits you. Your natural fluidity, which comes from your mutability, is also a wonderful asset. But if you're not clear about what you want to achieve, trying to improve your financial lot could actually be quite hard going and right through to the end of April. And the reason for this is that your co-ruler of Neptune is in a difficult relationship with Mars, which continues in a very visible part of your scope. High up in the midheaven, it's all about your desire to be noticed, to get recognition, to score the goals that are important to you. Now, not everybody wants to be a captain of industry. Your ambitions may lay in a more personal area, to do with a hobby, to do with learning new skills, to do with your grandchildren. It just depends on your exact circumstances. But Mars is certainly giving you a voice, and it's about expressing that voice with that clarity to really make a difference. Because Neptune and Mars, when they get into a right angle, known as a square, have the potential to hugely distort reality. And if you're trying to persuade someone in a position of authority, a bank manager, a business advisor, a parent, or even your partner, about the validity of your ideas, you're not coming across in a way which is compelling and clear and makes sense, then they may just not buy into what you're trying to achieve, especially if it's really different. So if you do come up with these novel ideas, you need to think them through and get into what could be the unintended consequences. Then people will develop a much healthier respect for you, and there's every chance, if you do your due diligence and your research, that you can actually get the support that you need. But if you're a bit woolly, then the support can ebb away. There's also the potential with Uranus combining with the Sun for expenses to crop up that you're not expecting. But there is a marvellous other influence this week, which is about your other ruler, your other co-regent of Jupiter. Now, it's true, Jupiter may not be at its best in your opposite sign of Virgo, where it's in detriment, but it is forging a marvellous link with Mercury. And this is going to go on this week, and it's going to repeat itself also in May. And this is just encouraging you to think on your feet, to believe that you can forge profitable partnerships, be they personal, romantic, or business. But it comes back to that clarity. And clarity is really understanding what you want, what your drives are really about. And if there's new knowledge you're still yet to gain, I do think that June and July are going to be very important months for you, because Mars yanks on the brakes as this week comes to a close, goes into a retrograde, and that retrograde is going to go on through to the end of June. But by then, you're back into the sign of Scorpio. And if there are gaps in your knowledge, which Saturn may be exploiting as well, particularly professionally, then Mars is asking you to go and learn those skills, to get a better understanding of how you can feed out to the world at large. That could be through a course, it could be through higher education, it could be from sharing your wonderful talents. But I do feel that initially this confusing angle between Mars and Neptune is going to require a lot of care. But the wonderful angle between Mercury and Jupiter suggests if you really put your mind to things, be clear about what you want to say, and who you want to say it to and what they're going to, and understand how they're going to perceive you, you could get it across in a way which could prove to be very fortunate for you when it comes to your communications or your connections with one or two key people, personally or professionally or romantically. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me, Pisces. Good luck and goodbye for now.